Today we are talking about two-digit subtraction. So this is the first problem that we are going to look at. So we have 52 minus 11. And let's just take a closer look at these numbers really quick, because we have the ones column on the right side and we have the tens column on the left side. So in the number 52, the 5 actually represents 5 groups of 10 or 50, and the 2 is in the ones column, so it represents 2 ones, or just 2. In the number 11, there's a 1 in the tens column, so that means there's one group of 10, which is the same as 10, and then there's one group of ones, so that's just 1. So when we do two-digit subtraction, we always start in the ones column. This problem will not have any regrouping, so it should be pretty simple, but let's just go through it really quick. So we start in the ones column, and we have 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And we have 5 minus 1 in the tens column, which is 4. So your answer is 41. Okay, here is our next problem. This time we have 34 minus 15. And for this problem, we do have to regroup. So let me show you how I know that we have to regroup. So like I said, we always start in the ones column. So when I'm looking at the digits in the ones column, we have 4 minus 5. And remember, you always have to subtract the top number minus the bottom number. You cannot switch them and do the opposite. So it is impossible to have 4 minus 5, because if I had 4 fingers up, I can't put down 5 because I only have 4 up. The number 4 is less than 5. So that's how I know I have to regroup. So when we're subtracting, we are going to look at the digit in the tens column, and we're going to take 10 away from that number. So we're going to cross off the 3. Okay, and remember, the 3 is representing 30 actually, because it's in the tens column. So the 3 is going to become a 2, and I'm just going to write it above there, and the 2 actually represents 20. So we have the number 30. We're taking away 10 from 30, so this becomes 20, and we're giving the 10 to the ones column. So the 4 on the top, from the top number here, the 4 is gaining 10. So basically we're adding 10 plus 4. So this is going to become 14. The rule is you always take off 10 from this digit and you give the 10 to this digit. So now I can finish my subtraction problem. So we have 14 minus 5, which is 9, and then we have 2 minus 1, which is 1. So our answer, or the difference for our subtraction problem, is 19. So let's do another problem where we have to regroup. So this time we have 74 minus 28. Okay, so again, we start in the ones place. So in the ones column, we have 4 minus 8. Okay, I know that 4 is less than 8, so I can't subtract. So that means I have to regroup. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the tens digit for the top number, and we have a 7 there. And we're going to take 10 from here and give it to the ones column. So the 7, we're going to cross that out, and then above it, we're going to write 6. Okay, because 7 represents 70, we're taking away 10, so then we write a 6, which represents 60. And we're giving that 10 to the 4 in the ones place. So 4 plus 10 is 14. Okay, so now we have 14 minus 8, and we have 6 minus 2, so we can subtract. So 14 minus 8 is 6, and then 6 minus 2 equals 4. So I'm going to write a 4 underneath the tens digit. So the difference, or the answer to our problem, is 46. All right, let's do another problem. This problem, I want to show you what happens when there is a 0 up here in the ones place, because sometimes this can be confusing. So if there's a zero up here, we still cannot do 0 minus 4 because 0 is less than 4. So we know we have to regroup. So we're going to go ahead and look at the tens place for the top number. And by the way, our problem is 80 minus 24. So we are going to cross off the 8, and that becomes a 7. And then we're giving 10 to the ones place. So basically, the 0 just turns into 10 because 0 plus 10 equals 10. So it's actually pretty simple. Then you can go ahead and subtract. So we have 10 minus 4, and that equals 6. Then we have 7 minus 2, and that equals 5. So the answer or the difference to our problem is 56. I hope that helped you better understand how to subtract with two-digit numbers. I will put some practice problems on the screen so you can practice by yourself and then check your own work. Be on the lookout. In the next couple of weeks, I will make a 3-digit subtraction video and post it as well. All right, I hope you had fun today.